Hey all, Randy here. We are about to commence what I refer to as Furniture Tetris. It is October 14th, 2024. See the kitty. Cat always has to have a box. I have come to the conclusion that I am probably going to do my damnedest to be moving out of this place in 6 months, and unfortunately that means moving to a smaller place, which means we have to get rid of a lot more of the things I've been wanting to get rid of and move and go through, but I don't have vacation or paid time off, so I'm always doing things in between working and occasionally sleeping. So, this project is probably going to take me most of this week while the kids are in school, and also I'm going to have them help me move some of this stuff today because they're getting old enough that they need to learn how to do these things. And they're big enough that they're physically capable of helping, so I'm going to flip it around and show you where the room is at right now. So that then once we start moving things, you can go, oh wow, what a difference. Yes, that is correct. So here we go. Okay, so back up. Hey, Una. So, got that shelf, bookshelf, table, desk, laundry I still need to fold. Don't worry about that. And it isn't always this messy, but I've been doing stuff. This table isn't usually here, that's why it gets folded and put away. But yeah, that. Shelf, bookshelves, other cat, couch that we're going to be getting rid of because we all agree that we kind of hate it and it's just way too damn hard. So yeah, that's where it's at right now. I've got some things I've got to shuffle in my room and the kids' room to make room for things to go into. Because when you don't have any extra space to move things, you need to shuffle things before you move more things. So, super fun. Here we go. It is still the 14th. You can tell I've been doing things all day because I've got the forehead wrinkles. I've got the dad forehead wrinkles, and I say dad forehead because that's my dad. This is my mom. This is my dad. Anyway, it's like 10:15. I am about as done as I can possibly get, so I'm going to flip this around and show you where we're at. All the big stuff is moved. Now it's just a matter of going through and sorting all the clutter. And that's really not hard. It takes more mental bandwidth, but it's not physically hard. So here's where we're at. Got some bins in the corner. Got the light moved there. Got the exercise bench here, still sadly with some crap on it. Decided to keep my desk in the same spot. Yes, my desk is covered in crap right now. It's fine. There's also a cat under my desk. Move that table in the middle. And now there's all this space in the corners. We can actually get to the books. And over there, we've got that stand and that bookshelf. And we've got the TV here and another cat with a rug. And we've got all of our cozy stuff here on the bench. There's a bench under here, believe it or not, but there's also 4 floor cushions and 3 blankets because we all like to sit and be snuggly. And I think that we're not going to bother using the baseboard heaters this year. We're probably going to get a couple space heaters and call it good because the electric is bananas and bonkers with baseboard heat. So that is it for now. I will check in at another date that is not right now. So, peace. It is now October 21st. It's like 11 in the morning. I just took the boys to school. They're at their dad's this week. So I'm going to be going to work in a few hours. Got a bunch of cleaning stuff done this weekend and this morning. And I actually did get the living room rearranged. Yay! It's not quite the way I had planned to do it, but the way that it is good, and I like it. I just need to declutter surfaces, which is something that honestly doesn't take that long when it comes down to it. So I have been trying to organize things and get everything figured out and figure out finances and all of the fun things and get all my creative projects organized. And I know a lot of people do spring cleaning. I've always been more of an autumn/fall cleaning kind of girl. It makes more sense to me to get all your shit in order before you're stuck inside for the better part of anywhere from 4 to 6 months because the weather is absolute garbage. It just makes more sense to me than, oh yes, I'm going to get the house completely clean and then go be outside for 3 months. Okay, whatever, bro. Just doesn't make sense to me. So I have been working on writing a short story, and you will see I finally put the 6 feet of meat on something. I am so pleased. I'm not gonna lie. Absolutely tickled with that. Yes. So I started writing a short story by hand the other day, and I was planning on writing the whole thing by hand before typing it up, but I got to a certain point and I just, not knowing how many words I had written so far was driving me insane. So I figured out that in this notebook with my normal handwriting size when I'm writing prose, I average about 200-ish words per one side of the page. Because it's just about 4 pages, and I added in a couple of sentences as I was transcribing it into the computer, and it ended up being like 830 something words, and I typed that up last night. Just because I'd been trying to write on this for a couple of days and took the notebook to bed with me and fell asleep and didn't even bother to take the cap off of the pen. So, yeah. Which the pen I'm using, by the way, is this weird Pen Plus Gear Walmart brand gel pen that's got all these funky colors in it. So it comes out kind of reddish, bluish, purplish mixed together. And I've been using this exclusively to write just that story. I want to start using up the stationery supplies that I've collected. I'm not like in a hurry to get rid of them, but rather than going, oh no, that's the nice stuff. I can't use that because that's the nice stuff. That's for some mystical, magical project that doesn't even actually exist. I'm just gonna use the nice things, just like I'm gonna light the damn candles. I'm gonna use the expensive hand cream to keep my hands from feeling like they're crunchity, crispity nastiness because I wash them 9 billion times a day when I'm working. And was cleaning this weekend, so I had, cleaning chemicals all over my hands because gloves? We don't do that here. So, use the nice things. Enjoy them. You got them to enjoy them. If you have them for a specific thing that you actually have a planned date for, that's one thing. But use the things. They're there to enjoy while you are still here because you don't necessarily know how long you're going to be here. Been having a bit of an existential crisis because one of my coworkers, her daughter is only a few years older than I am, and she is now heading back home to go on palliative care because she has stage 4 adrenal cancer. And when they discovered that, her prognosis went from 2 to 3 years to 2 to 3 months. And with the way things have progressed in the past couple of weeks, I don't think she's going to even make it to Christmas. Yeah. So, use the things and enjoy the things, because you don't know how long you'll be here to enjoy them. So, I've got that short story going. I was just working on that as I was typing in the little typing clip that you saw. It's almost 1,000 words now. I'm gonna try and keep it under 5,000. I feel like anything less than that is really hard for me to achieve with a short story, but I also don't want it to be another novelette or novella, because I want to put this in with my group of stories I'm getting together for a collection that I was wanting to put out this year, but will realistically come out sometime in 2025, because it's not happening. We don't have the time to publish all the things, especially since with my coworker's daughter heading home, my coworker is also temporarily leaving, and another one of my coworkers is retiring and moving back home to take care of her family. Yeah, so I'm gonna be working extra hours. I have insisted on keeping my one day off no matter what, but that's gonna be all screwed up for December because Thanksgiving break, going back and forth with my ex-husband, my weeks for December are all fucked up, so that's going to be fun. I think there are maybe 4 days in the whole month of December that I won't be working. God, it's going to suck. Need the money though, so that's good. And speaking of money, I have found an apartment that I will likely be moving to at the end of the school year. It is a little bit farther of a drive. It's still within the allowable range for where I have to live to be able to drive the kids to school, because I can't afford to live in the town where they could just ride the bus, because, everything has to be convenient for him. But it'll be about an extra 10-minute drive. Unfortunately, this place does not have a washer and dryer in the unit, but they do have an on-site laundry facility. I think they've actually got 2. The pool is actually better than the one at our apartment complex here, and it's $500 less a month than this place we're in now. So I just renewed my lease. The renewal doesn't actually kick in until December. So that means that I've got until about end of the school year, so like June, to hopefully have everything secured and be moving into this other place and get the hell out of here. That's the goal. Because my tolerance for bullshit is about done after 3 years. In all things. Work, marriage, shitty places I live. I can put up with something. I get to about year 2 and I start to see all of the flaws and nothing but the flaws. So then I spend the next year from year 2 into 3 plotting my escape. And then once I hit about 3.5, it's like, nope, I'm done. And I just wash my hands of it and walk away. So that's all life stuff that ties into writing and creativity, because on top of all the extra working and shit, I am trying to get back on a consistent writing schedule, because as much as I'm tired, I'm not going to make progress if I don't do it. Are there still 1,050,000 things that I have to do every day otherwise? Yes, but if I don't do the things I want to do, then I'm just drudging through only doing capitalist bullshit that's soul-sucking, and I hate. Thanks to Stephanie over on the channel. I think her channel is SK Durbus. I'll link to her channel below, but she is doing a wordy writer challenge for the month of November and found this really cool tracker thing for your word count that lets you put in goals and join other people's goals. And it's essentially set up kind of similar to the way things were in NaNoWriMo, since a very large portion of us aren't doing that anymore. If you already had a community of people there, I can understand sticking with it for the community. I get it. People got to do what they got to do. My personal opinion, I'm not going to support them monetarily in any way, shape, or form going forward for the things that happened last year and the AI nonsense this year. It's just a chapter of my life that I'm closing. However, getting a lot of words down really quick so that then you at least have words on the page that you can edit is a good thing to aim for. So there's this thing called TrackBear, and it's a tracker app. And by app, I mean website. I don't know if they have an actual app for your phone. I'll have to look and see. I'm not sure, but you can access it on the computer. And yeah, I'm hoping to get the rest of the words down for Love Like Cyanide in the month of November, because in the rest of October, I am going to finish this short story, which honestly should only take me maybe another 2-3 days. And I want to get all of the first season of Infernalia Chronicles, which is my dramatic horror anime / underworld-esque inspired series. Serial, not just a series. I'm hoping to get the first season of that revised to where I want it to be by the end of the month. I'm pretty much just going through and restructuring and rewording a few things here and there. I finally got everything all in the order I want. Now I just have to go through and make sure that the writing all sounds consistent, not like it was written by 5 different people. Like some of it initially was. Well, it was 3 of us. No, it was 5 of us initially. It was from an old role-playing message board with a world that I created. So yeah, doing that, working on that, that's all in the TrackBear thing. So now I can look at it and go, oh look, even if I didn't do all the things I wanted to do, at least I hit this mark or this mark or this mark. It helps. It might not work for everybody. It helps for me. So I'm glad. And it doesn't cost anything. I don't know if they have a place where you can like donate to the developers or whatever. I've got to check for that because it's pretty useful so far. So we'll see. So that's where I'm at. I'm gonna get all of the clips of things that I've taken in the last like 2-ish weeks, I think, put together and hopefully have this video up for you guys either tomorrow or Wednesday. Because my goal between my 2 YouTube channels is to get them both to a point where I am getting a YouTube payout monthly, which means getting up to $100 between the 2 of them. Right now, it's at like 65, 70 between the 2 of them, which isn't bad, but considering that this channel was down to like $4 a month as of 2 months ago, and now I've gotten it back up to $42 a month. Definitely doable. Just gotta keep making videos and making content. And I really gotta get more stuff edited and ready to rock for the audio channel because I have opened up memberships over there and I want to make sure that I've got some things queued in case anybody's interested in doing that. So I will leave you all here and tell you that you are important. The world needs your light, don't forget. And we are all just works in progress. So take care and see you next time, everybody. Bye.